Well, it's a privilege to give this farewell address and reflections on behalf of my peers, these outstanding Mandela Washington Fellows of the University of Notre Dame. Go Irish! If someone walked up to me last year and said to me, Paulo, next year you will visit Detroit, Chicago, South Bend, and Indianapolis, I would have told them, stop enabling my fantasies. Well, but here we are. We have visited, learned, and networked with great companies and organizations from all those places, and all in the space of 5 weeks. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. But this experience reminds me of the words of the Tanzania father of the nation, my father of the nation, Mwalimu Julius Kambarage Nyerere, who once said that those who received this privilege, therefore, have a duty to repay the sacrifice which others have made. They are like the man who has been given all the food available in a starving village in order that he might have strength to bring supplies back from a distant place. If he takes this food and he does not bring help to his brothers, he's a traitor. Similarly, if any of the young men and women who are given an education by the people of this republic adopt attitudes of superiority or fail to use their knowledge to help the development of this country, then they are betraying our union. Fellows, the investment that American people have made on us, plus the hope and the trust placed upon us, inspires a lifelong union between our two parties. We have taken the food from home, and now we have the responsibility to give back in tenfold. Are we going to bring the supplies back from this distant place? Are we?
Yes.
Are we going to bring help to our brothers and sisters? Yes?
Yes.
I can hear you.
Yes.
That's what I'm talking about. Or are we going to betray this great union with the American people? No. That's what I thought. Fellows, we have an opportunity, unlike any other before, to use the knowledge and the networks that we have gained here to help build a better Africa. Take Leslie from Zimbabwe, for instance. He wants to close the funding gap for farmers in his country by connecting investors to local farmers. Isn't that amazing? Aisha, where are you? Yeah. Aisha from the Comoros is building the biggest telemedicine platform to connect patients in Africa to medical services abroad. Evandra, Madam President, from Cabo Verde, she's working around the clock to make sure her people have access to financial literacy. Ladies and gentlemen, let me pose this question to you. Does it sound to you like people who will eat all the food from the starving village never to return?
No.
Does it?
No.
No. These are change makers. These are change makers. They are shaping the future of Africa even as we speak, right now, right here. But these are simply few examples of what these brilliant fellows in this cohort are capable of. If I had more time, I could go on and on and on and on. Now, as social entrepreneurs, the journey that we walk can be tough, scary, and lonely in most days. But as my favorite nerd of all time, Isaac Newton, once said, if I have been able to see further, it was only because I stood on the shoulders of giants. Folks, fellas, now we have a giant of our own. It's called Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes. This giant is built of these amazing building blocks, and I'm going to mention some. Melissa Paulson. Jennifer Krauser. Mr. Pinter. John Henry. Matt Gardner. Professor Michelle Captain. Sarah, Ed, Lindsay, and many others in this room today. I want to close this farewell address by reflecting on the words of a great philosopher, Tupac Shakur, who once said that God has cast me to see what life should be like. I want to twist those words and say to you, God has blessed us to see what life should be like. What life should be like for our people, for our communities back home, and for our beloved continent of Africa. Thank you, and God bless you all.